So the little level arrived 2 months ago, and you know my films are everywhere, they're never together. So for your viewing pleasure, I've gone through and found all the little bits of films of what we did and when we worked on the level and what we found in the books about it, and just going to make one film of all them in one go. So you'll be looking sort of 2 months worth of filming put into this one film. So this is when the little 135-year-old Patterson level first arrived when we first saw it. This one to start with. So we think possibly this is the oldest one. That of brass and shiny there. It's become brass and shiny. Look, it says something Birmingham, England. What is that? Before we clean it up, it's going to come up gorgeous, isn't it? But this is all the way down. It's brass. Warranted, correct, yeah. What is that another bubble? What is that? Oh no, there's the bubble there, look. Yeah, there's the bubble. So we've got that to clean up and have a look at. This is like a what's it? Then we've got really nice. Lightly touch it. Get the shine back on it. Lovely. This year we're gonna have a ball, aren't we? Hello. Going around the car boots, picking up rusty tools. Yeah, look at this one. Remember this one? This year we're gonna have a ball, aren't we? Going around the car boots, picking up rusty tools. Yeah, look at this one. Remember this one that came in? I told you the brass would shine up all nice and lovely. Still loads to do. We just took the worst of it off and we found this, look. E. Preston and Son, Birmingham, England. Wow. I think that's I don't know. Is that older than Ramon and Chesterman? That's it seems well made. You know, with a brass here and a brass there. I'm sure we've got the little brass screws that will go in there as well, haven't we? But we'll have to get the old Google fired up. That's Preston and Son, isn't it? E. Preston and Son, Birmingham, England. Wow. It's either had a very tough life or it's got a right old age on it. What do you think? What do you think? Isn't it? Right, let's put you there. Why isn't that doing that? There we are. Put you there. I've done the one. I'm really surprised it's come. This one's done. Anyway, let's you remember Scoutcrafter recommended these spikes to us. So before we even attempt to get anywhere near it, first of all we have to clean the gunge from out in there. Look, see it? See it? This is ideal for that job. Look, scratch the gunge out. There we are. Just get in there and just get all that rubbish that's in there out. That's a beauty, that is. And this one's a beauty. Oh, it's going to be just fine. Look, these are those spiky hook things that and you can get some pressure. You can really push it down in there and really give it some scratching power, just to scratch them out to give you the best chance you've got to get your screwdriver onto it. Now, I'm not a fan of these things. I did try an ordinary screwdriver, but it didn't want to play, so I've resorted to one of these things. I don't know if it's going to work. It's a bit small, I might twist it. Oh no, look, Can you see? Look, it's gonna go. Look, oh, it's got it. Oh, what a beauty! What a beauty! Right, try this one now. Then we're going to be lucky. Just clean the tip of it. Don't put any gunge in back in the hole. Let's get into the centre of the screw. Over the centre of the screw. Push. I'm going to push down as hard as I can push. Right, are we ready? Let's try again. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I know it's only into wood. It's moved. It's moved. Let's just begin it. Let's will it to come. Ooh. Hey, look at that. Oh, that's another beaut. Come on, my little darling. It's going round, which is all we want it to do. Yeah. Oh, look at that. So we've got that one loose, this one. There's one here. There's two here. Let's see how we get on with them. Just gently move that over. Oh, that middle one's going to be a mare, isn't it? Let's get the old spiky thing. It's what's in here? What's in there? Oh, there it is. Oh, you can see how much pressure you can get on the end of it to be able to shove it in there. Look, there's that one. Let's try this one. Come on. Come on, my little beaut. Come on. There we are. Oops. Once you've got a beginning on it. There we are. There we are. There we are.
Yeah, and these were
There's this one.
steel screws. They weren't brass ones.
How else are you going to get pressure? I'm holding it. I've got my finger on there, and I'm really, really shoving that in there to get at them. What is this? Is that, oh, that's not a screw, is it? Let's not break. What's in there? What's in there?
And as it happened, they
No, I'm
rotted
gonna go
in
too
there,
far in there, just in case. there's glass
like taking a
underneath.
bad
It's about
tooth out.
that level.
Yeah.
So we're not going to do that. Can you see this one at the end? No. Let's do them then. Let's do them. Oh, liven at the scene. We like liven at the scene, don't we? Right, let's put this in. Yeah, push down. Where can you see? I can't see that you can see. Hold on. Let's move you. Oh no, you can see, can't you? Yeah. Right, here we go. Oh, this one's a bit more determined, shall we say? Hold on, let's give that a squeeze. Hold it tight. Can you see? That's not going to go. That's going to twist out. That's gone. That's gone. This one's gone, look. This one's gone. Oh, this one's gone. This one's a goner. Ooh. So, what have we got to do? Yeah, clean that out a bit more. Clean that out a bit more. Clean it out a bit more. Put a bit more pressure on it. And maybe, scream and shout. Call it names. Ooh. Right, try again. Place it in the middle of the screw. Push down a certain amount. Come on, come on, come on. No, it's going to twist. I can feel it twisting out. Yeah, that's not going to do. Right. Plan B. Go see if we can find a bigger one. I could feel that twisting underneath me. I'll be back. Okay. We've got an ever so slightly bigger one. Maybe that other one was made of cheese. Who knows? Let's try. Come on, be nice. Be nice, be nice, be nice. Come on. Come on, be nice. Oh yeah. I
You
gripped it.
silly dummy, I put my hand
just
in the
feel
way,
keen
didn't
to
I?
I'm just going to wiggle it, just sort of give you the idea. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, my little monster. Ooh, that one's gone as well. That's all we want. Fine. Oh, look at that. What a beaut. We've got this one on the end. Ooh. You want to see this one? This one's going to be a stinker. I feel it in my bones. Yeah, that's it. It's on top, look, it's quite... Anyway, let's give this a bit of a scraping, can you see? Yeah. This one's... Ooh, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Be nice. Play nicely. Play nicely. Come on. What's in there? Right, shall we try it? I actually think this screw is probably too big. Let's see. Yeah, oh, it might. I might just pull out though. We're being a bit optimistic, I think. Let's try it. Oh, yeah. Too much. I think it's pulled itself out anyway. Yeah. Anyway, let's strip that. And where did that screw go? Woo, woo, woo. We might need to start collecting GKN to get little brass screws for this thing. Let's have a look. These screws are incredibly small, but the ends have snapped off. Look. Yeah. Snapped off ends. That one has snapped off for sure. That one, yeah, snapped off. Snapped off. Or rotted off, I should say, really. Yeah. That's not going to help our cause one bit. Because when we do this, you can feel that little bit of metal in there. You can sort of hear it squeaking. So we're going to have to try and get around that somehow. Here. And we'll just pick this apart, pull it out. Wow. But it's intact, isn't it? So, yeah, we'll, whoops, focus, yeah. We'll pull this out now, clean that up, and make a plan. There's metal in there. You can almost feel it. You can hear it, can't you? A little bit there. You hear it? A bit of rust in there. And that's the tip of the screw. Let's clean it out first then. So, the bubble's out. There was like putty type material here. I'm sure there's I'll have to have a look, see if it's a special sort of stuff. But it was quite crumbly, dried up and crumbly. So that won't be a problem. I'm sure you'll tell me if there's anything special you have to put in there. Yeah. There was a paper underneath.
Yeah, I should have put that paper back.
Anything to do with it?
I might take it. If it really does me head in, I might take it apart and put it back in again.
So let's clean this up and let's see if we can find the bubble. Yeah. Oh, we've got the bubble out of it. Yeah, and there's a slight bend in this. Slight bend in it. Yeah. So we'll have to find that. Then we'll have to see where the middle is, the bubble is. Yeah. I mean, it's going to do fine for what we want to do. It's not precision, is it? It'll do fine for what we want to do when we put it back together. Anyway, that's all you're going to get. Ow, that's all you're going to get for now. I'll clean up the brass, make that look nice. We're going to leave the bottom feet in it. And then I'll try and figure out how we're going to get rid of that metal in the bottom.
And then there was a
of
big
the
gap
holes.
before I came back to it.
And there's going to be like a part 2 to this.
But it's just going to be a
My
flash for you.
thinking now is to use a very fine backwards running drills. You know these ones that drill backwards? Yeah, we could use a very fine backwards running drill. See if we can dislodge them screw tips. We've found the screws we need. Here, little baby brass thing. Hold on. We've got these, look. Little baby brass screws. Let's see how they compare. It's just the bleeding tip of them that's disappeared in there, isn't it? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Ooh. Oh yeah. They are the same ones, aren't they? Yeah, we've got the screws. Yeah. So, and the brass. They're not going to perish like those ones. So, ding, 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 hold on. Can you hear something? Hold on. Hold on.
Tea time or lunch time?
Hello?
Will you pack up?
Okay.
It won't be long now to do shower.
Do you want to ring a ding-a-ling? My ding-a-ling.
So at this point, I'm going to guide you. This is a 20-minute video. So I'm going to guide you towards GKN. No, no, no. Well, maybe. I refuse to collect GKN only because there's so much of it. So anyway, you'll see here where we dug it out. Got the old rusty ends of those screws out. And I had a look at the GKN book as well towards the end. So rather than playing that all again, I'm going to guide you towards that bit to have a look, which will fill this gap in here, and then we'll move on from here, I think. I'm going to I was going to find this when Debbie, we searched the books, and we researched the books and we found the date of it, and that's how we sort of guesstimated it was 135 years old, something like that. So here's Debbie. So I'm going to guide you towards that before, so I don't stretch this film too long. So I'm going to guide you to that one as well. New Preston and Son, spirit level, late 1800s. Yeah. Let's see what else we can find. Another bit.
So I've got a question to ask. It's been suggested, do you see how this is? These holes are here. It's been suggested put some wood glue and put some, with the original screws were in, weren't they? And they rotted. Here they are. The original screws are there and they rotted. And they left the tip in there. So we took the tip out, didn't we? And we put some new, quite slightly longer ones in. Hold on, let me see if I can get you to really see down. And you can see where we've put the new ones in. Can you see that? Yeah. You see there, you can see where we've put the new ones and we've hit the new wood underneath. So we've got a grip. We've got a connection.
All I did was take the rot and the rust out of here. I didn't fill it with anything. What I did basically is bypassed the hole and went in, just put a longer screw in, altogether longer screw.
Let's put a stronger light on. Let's put the big light on. Is that better? That's got to be better, isn't it? There we are. You can see how, in the very bottom, you can see how the new screws have gone into new wood. So I'm quite happy with that. But it's left a void. Is wood glue and sawdust the answer? I'm tempted. I'm tempted to put some, do you know, creosote? Put a load of creosote in there.
Yeah,
to
I shouldn't have
stop
put
this,
creosote, I don't think. I think it spoiled it.
Deterioration. We've got the screw out. We've got the rust out, haven't we?
Just drill those bigger.
Is this going
We'll
to
see that in a minute.
deteriorate anymore? Do you think? See, there's quite a hole there, isn't there? If we leave it as it is, do we have to drill these out bigger? You see, it has tried to split. Or is it a case where we have to drill it all together bigger hole and then just put a replacement piece of wood in there like a dowel? So drill it slightly bigger but even space. Get a dowel the same size, shove the dowel in, obviously with wood glue. Would that stop? Is it going to perish?
I was reluctant to do that because there's not a lot of room on this one.
My thoughts was
I did with the two end ones, I did it.
a little bit of creosote, put it in there. What's that going to do to it? Or is it not am I worried about something that isn't going to happen? The only thing I was thinking of was if you put wood glue down there mixed with a bit of sawdust, it's not going to achieve anything. It's just going to sit there, isn't it? Is this going to perish? How are we going to stop that? We've sort of established this is at least 135 years old. How are we going to, is that rot? And is now the rusty screw out of it?
I think at least the creosote is going to stop any rotting of any sort.
Or do we just shove wax in it?
Because fair play, that creosote is good stuff.
Fetch all that deterioration out of it, have we? To try and make it longer? How do these preserving people, what do these preserving people do? My way of thinking is just dribble.
That went a bit OTT with the dribbling.
Then would that come out this side? Holy mess of it all. So we've cured the fixing. And if you did fill that with something else, a plug of wood, you drill that slightly bigger, so you had just clean wood in and out. Just see it try to crack. By the time you screw another little screw, obviously we put a lesser screw into nice new wood there, would it split it again? Would it send this crack on its way? And would it spoil the whole job? Yeah, what's your thought on this? So we've got a fixing at the bottom. Do we leave it as is? Do we fill it with wax? Do we clear it out till we're back to nice clean wood? Or do we just dribble some creosote in there? I'm tempted. My thought was just put creosote in there and it would just, or wood preservative or something, and it would just stop that canker. Is this deterioration going to continue? What do you think? What's your John, what's your thoughts on dealing with a bit of a rotten hole there? How would you deal with it? Let me know what you think is the best course of action to do. Leave as is, leave the screws in, give it some creosote, put some wood glue and some mixed in with sawdust and put it in there. Nothing else is going to happen. Or drill the whole thing out and plug it with a new piece of wood and glue that in and then screw into that. What's our thoughts? What are we thinking? It's quite a... is that going to deteriorate anymore? Well, let me know what your thinking is. So, scrap crafting, let's get started. I should really drill a brand new hole. I'm going to drill a brand new hole. Just a bit bigger than that. I'm still a bit scared of that. So I thought to myself, well, let's have a look at the Dremel. What sort of bits have we got for the Dremel? There was this badness we can get out of it first, without making it too bad. But we're definitely going to make the hole bigger and put a nice clean piece of wood in there. It's been suggested twice now, matches, nice soft wood like matches. Glue the matches in, tap them in until they fill the hole, and then cut the top off, and then screw into them. But anyway, let's try the Dremel first, I think. How very odd. The people that made this would never have ever dreamt that they could make a little machine in your hand that revs. That revs, this thing does. This thing revs like mad. I've only put it on minimum revs, and I'm going really gently. I'd like to do this upside down to see where I'm going, but we'll do it this way. Let's just gently do this. You can see it. See there? Seems to be doing the job really well. Lovely. Just going to the point where I can feel a small amount of resistance. So I don't really want to just clean out the walls and front of this point. And all that badness absorbed and come out of there. Get in there and get the walls through out. Oh, look. Would you want to go a little more? Clean them a bit cleaner, look. These have come out exceptional. Where can we get to that? Here we are. Look at the light down there. See, there's the hole that we made at the bottom to get the longer screws in. We're going to bypass them now. See if we can get that. Really good tap. Let's see if we can get that was in the hole there. There we are. Looking really good now, isn't it? Shall we go a little further? Or shall we just feed it with some food now? It wants a bit of, pack that with a bit of wax, just so that the wood can drink it up. Done quite a good job actually, isn't it? Little Dremel, we can afford to go a little more.
We did put the creosote on it, and it did drink the creosote.
I think we can afford to
It
go
drank
more.
quite a lot. It was really thirsty bit of wood, this was.
A little deeper, to the bottom.
Obviously it hadn't had any
And
fuss for years and years and
a
years.
little more, so we're down to the wood
I
itself.
wonder where it had been.
What do you think? This is the one. I don't want to put anything in there to make it crack. We've got to overcome that when we get there. But wood glue,
Got the worst and the rust
sawdust,
and all the filth out.
I think matches. Yeah, I think stuff it with matches. Or matchwood, I should say. Yeah, matches. Yeah. So let's do that. Let's clean it out a little more. It's come out really well. I'm just hoping that the light doesn't flash. I've got a big LED light behind me. When I get too close, it flashes. So I'm hopefully far enough away that it doesn't affect the camera. Looking nice and clean now, isn't it? Yeah, I'm quite happy with that now. Quite happy. I'm going to put some wax in it now. Yeah, put some. Might do the front of that, putting around the edge of that one on the top. But in the hole, oh, somebody's trying to put 2 holes in there. Might have been me. I don't know. No, it was quite bad before we got there, wasn't we? But anyway, yeah. Let's do that next then. Let's feed it and leave the stuff in there for a week to let it go in there. Let it, so it's going to seep in, isn't it? It might be a level, it might end up being a smelly level, but anyway, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do now with the creosote. Because I do like creosote. It's good stuff, creosote is. So without making one hell of a mess, let's we put a bit in the lid, haven't we? Put a bit in the lid. Let's suck some of this stuff up out of the lid. The black creosote. If you already know what I'm going to do, and it's really going to upset you, look away now. But that's the good thing of being in your own shed, doing your own thing. You can do exactly what you want to do. I'm not telling you this is the right way. This is the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to just dribble some creosote in the hole. Now that's good stuff, creosote.
Well, I started dribbling, then I ended up soaking.
Come back now and again and just top it up. Have I committed the ultimate sin now by putting this stuff in here? It's nice and liquid. It's gonna soak into the wood, isn't it? So let's see. Or are you going to send the men round in white coats? Look what the idiot's doing now. Anyway, that's the joy of having your own shed and doing it your way. Whether it turns out to be okay, or it turns out to be an absolute complete cock-up. It's my shed, it's your shed, you can do exactly what the hell you want. Whether it be right or whether it be wrong. Glue, but we're going to follow Scoutcrafter's instructions. So that's that one. That's going to go there. Fine. We'll test. And we'll drill a hole, make a test. Yeah. And this one's going to be a bit more complicated, but we've got this piece of wood here, haven't we? So we're going to sort of round that off and then put it in the drill and then round it off some more. That should be interesting. So let's do that one first. Let's do the test first. Yeah, see, find the right drill for that right plug. So let's do test number 1. Test number 1. Bring it in thaw. No. Need to be slightly bigger. Okay. Slightly bigger. Let's have a go. Ooh. If you take into account the glue that we're going to be putting around it, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. So that'll do. Tap that in. So we found the right drill for that. into a round oval. Let's attempt that. About as round as we're going to get it, isn't it? Let's see if that'll be the right size. So turning a square peg into a round hole. So we've decided that's the puppy. That's the one that's going to fit there. So let's find a drill for this next and test it. So let's give this a bash. Let's see if we can get really close. Now the life of this level is now in your hands, Reggie. So don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. Is that middlings? Is that that's the spot, isn't it? Just gently come towards it. Just gently go towards it. See where you're at. Nearly touching. Ooh! Yeah. That's going to be fine. So don't give it any pressure. Just go down with it. Nice and steady. We're nearly there. Come on. A little more. Good boy. Take your time. Come on. Come on. We're nearly there. We're on the stop. We're on the stop, yeah, we're on the stop. Right. Woo! Hold Doug. Now it feels very soft in there. Does it plug fit? Oh yeah. With the glue we're going to put in, that's going to fit there lovely. Yeah, that's going to fit in there just nice. And let's just have a look. Let's just have a look. Oh, how deep did we have to go to find half decent wood? No. That's the creosote doing that, isn't it? Creosote is sort of softening it up. Hold on, let's put the big lights on. Let's put the big lights on. Let's have a look. Is that better? Where are we? Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah. So the plug is going to go in there. Drift, it's going to drift on this one. Are we where we want to be? Yeah, pretty much. Just approach it ever so gently. But remember, we're going to go slightly bigger than this, aren't we? Yeah, it's looking good. Is it getting tight? And it's going to sort of move all of a sudden, is it? No. Right. Having said that, I've just moved it. Right. Come on, there we are. Just gently dig your way in. It's going. How deep are we? We go a little deeper? Hardly, but let's go a little deeper. That's got to be it. Oh yeah. That's how we put a bit of glue in there. squeaky tight. Hold on. It's just. You hear that? Squeaky tight. Let's have put a bit of glue in there.
We're now here
We're ever going to need it to be.
where we were. Hold on. So if you were one of the 199 people, wow, that looked at this video of me just ending it, and you want to see the full story, hopefully you'll find this video, and this will sort of give you a guidance to from the very beginning when we first saw it and what we did with it and how we messed with it. It is in there somewhere, but it took me that long. I make that many films. It was that long ago when I started making it. I thought you would never find it, so we'll find that interesting. And next time I'll try and do it quicker, because it's a job to, unless you know, or if you're a bit of a geek like me that knows all about the films, look, from when it started coming in, you've got no chance of sort of finding it unless you know, because I'm not very good at entitling them, neither am I. So I hope this helps you towards seeing the whole story of that level, from when it came through the door to when we've done what we've done with it so far. Whether you'd strip it and do it another way, I don't know, or correct it, or maybe learn the lesson and move on to the next one, who knows.